Hello, Taurus. It's your turn for your reading for the month of November. Hope you all are doing well in this Scorpio season. Alright, do keep in mind, you do have a full moon in Taurus. I believe the 16th of November, and you have, or Sagittarius has a new moon at the end of the month, I believe. I have to look, not for sure. Anyways, Taurus. A lot of interesting new changes, I feel like, for a lot of you. Anyways, I feel like a lot of new changes have happened. Like maybe you've interacted with new people. I know recently I have dealt with some Taurus. Anyways, bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Wands in reverse. Alright, I feel like this is an indication. Are you stopping your expansion? Are you stopping your growth? Because I feel like there's new beginnings here for you, Taurus, to really focus on you, focus on something that potentially can give you utmost happiness. Also, it could, for some of you, be new beginning in love. It could be new beginning in adventures, new beginning divinely guided. But I feel like Ace of Wands, I feel like it's a block. Maybe you're just, doing the mundane things, your daily habits, and, you're in a cycle that may not be a good cycle when it comes to love and relationships, especially Uranus and Taurus right now. And I feel like a new beginning wants to come in, whether it's new people, new situations. We're at that point in our life, all of us dealing with that, but I feel like it's specifically for you. So there's a lot of new things coming in. It's just I feel like there's some blocks that you're having to, maybe assess, maybe having to go through. Now coming in, you have the Nine of Pentacles. So this could potentially mean, for the month of November, you're trying to put in the time and effort, value for those things that you've been planting, and maybe you're starting to see those things as you try to manifest those things that you want to see. But I feel like there's instability in what clear direction you want to take things. The Sun card here is, I feel like there's a lot of unhappiness with what you're trying to create, what you're trying to manifest, whether it's a new job, a new career, new love, new situations. But I feel like there's a lack of instability within your finances, possibly. And I feel like you're feeling depleted, you're feeling in lack of those things, especially maybe for some of you when it comes to love, when it comes to soulmate connections, when it comes to finding everything you need in that relationship. So the Judgment card here is a reminder that there could be unclear, unresolved issues within a love dynamic when it comes to maybe clearly speaking your truth, and maybe you're not speaking clearly on what you want to manifest in this life, but also to an awakening within yourself. And I feel like some of you, recently you're coming into that awareness, like things are gravitating to you, but you are the master of your own life, and you create the abundance that you want. I just feel like for some of you, maybe you don't feel ready, or you're waiting on something when it comes to love and romance that may not be there for you. But I feel like there's a clear judgment call on what you need to assess in love and romance and finances, because I feel like the Tower card is trying to get your attention towards, to wake you up to new heights, new visions, clear understanding of what is love to you, and how can you manifest, your stability within yourself, how can you create the life that you want. But in order to do that, there has to be some shakeups. And I feel like a lot of you've had, maybe mental shakeups, maybe financial shakeups, maybe love issues that are shaking you up into a direction, because we have the Chariot card. So making your mind up on something. I feel like a lot of you been in that in and out energy, off the fence, on the fence, about either your relationships or about your stability. And I think it could be either or. Take it, leave it, resonates, whatever. So I feel like those are the key factors recently that I feel like a lot of you are going through when it comes to instability within love dynamic and having issues in those love dynamics. And I feel like, especially the Tower card is Uranus. So do be prepared. We're in this cycle of Taurus and Uranus. So things are already shaking up as they are, especially in the next 7 years. So do keep mindful. If you're going to move in a direction, sometimes things have to level out. Sometimes things have to go. People have to go. Situations have to go. So you can clear out of this old habit that maybe isn't stable for you, whether it's in relationships or maybe friendships. That's not really working for you. And I feel like there's a conflict in a lot of you where you don't have the clear direction that you need, because you're kind of in and out, on the fence, off the fence about what you really want potentially to gain within a financial situation or a relationship. So you have the King of Pentacles, which is pretty much your energy as a Taurus, whether you're male or female. Is all about stability within yourself. And I feel like you could possibly be pondering on too much of the past. What did the past do for you? What did the past relationships do for you? And I think this is the Judgment and the Tower card. What did those situations do for you? And I think you need to move on from them because it's not doing you any good. And so you have the Nine of Cups. So maybe you're in your head about what you really want to do when it comes to your finances and love. You are part of Venus. So, the planet rules you, Venus. So I just feel like, things are shaking up for you, whether that's in a good way or a bad way. So it's about being fulfilled within yourself. And you also have your card, the Taurus card, the Hierophant. So being, whether the mother or father figure wasn't in your life, or you feel like there's unnecessary drama and there's conflicts within this relationship that you may be in or looking to get in, I just feel like there's a new beginning trying to come in, whether it's new people, new situations. But I feel like in the far distance, you need to watch what you're trying to do. What are you trying to manifest? What are you trying to create? Because I feel like you're in that, manifesting mode. And I feel like you need to get a clear picture of what you want to create. And so we have the Three of Swords here. That's all about heartbreak. That's all about, being resolved within relationship breakups or heartbreak. But it could be unresolved issues within yourself or people or situations that are conflicting and toxic. It also could indicate, there's unforgiveness. There's unresolved issues within yourself that maybe you're blocking yourself from fully opening up into relationships, whether they're past, present, or tense, because of the heartache that you've been through, with the shakeups and the financial issues and burdens. And I feel like you guys are getting tired, whether you're going to be in a relationship or not. You're just tired of dealing with unnecessary drama that you may have not created, but in some way you did. So it's just being clear to identify that, no one's at fault, no one's at blame. It's just within yourself. Are you willing to move on? Are you willing to let go of things that aren't working for you right now? And so I feel like there's a lot of recovery. There's a lot of healing. There's a lot of letting go when it comes to relationships in general that aren't working, that aren't fulfilling you. in some way. So I hope that resonates with one of you out there. Bye bye.